Hey everyone, I'm Matt Ogden, and this is the WorshipU tutorial video for Endless Alleluia. This song's in the key of A at 77 BPM and a 4/4 time signature. And we actually use two different bass tones in this song. One tone is just the grindy bass with a pick that you're used to hearing me play on many other songs. But at the very, very end, the last section of the song, you'll hear me kick on a overdrive kind of pedal, and it's the Electro-Harmonix bass microsynth, and I have it set up to do a really big octavey, synthy, drivey effect on the bass. So you'll hear me kick that on there at the very end of that song. But anyway, let's approach the arrangement. Where I come in first in this song isn't going to be until the first chorus. And the chords to this chorus, Let Our Voices Rise, we start on the 4, which is D. We're going up to the 5 on the E, F sharp on the 6, and then we end on the 1. And we're going to repeat that, D, E, F sharp, A. And it's just going to be nice whole notes, letting those notes ring all the way through. And after that chorus, we start on a 4 again, and we do it's actually the verse chords, but we're playing the verse chords over a little re-intro kind of piece. So that's going to be a D on the 4 to the 5, E chord, and then this is a 1/3 chord, and the bass is doing a C sharp root, with the A being the chord the rest of the band is playing. So C sharp, and then we go back to the 4. That's a little interlude, and then straight into verse 2. And the bass is still doing just simple whole notes over those verse chords, which is the same thing, the D, E, C sharp, D. And that just happens throughout the whole verse. And from there we go back into the chorus, which again, it's keeping the song really simple throughout the whole meat of the song, the verses, chorus. So when we get to this chorus, we're still just doing whole notes. Picture this song as a big ramp up, so to speak. So we're constantly trying to find ways to, even though we're playing the same progression, we're trying to set each section up to add just a little bit more energy, to slowly ramp all the way up and through the end of the song. So, sorry, that's a tangent, but going back into that chorus, we're still doing whole notes, but I'm going to start introducing some lower octave. Let our voices rise on this 4 up to this 5, and I'll go down to this lower F sharp. And I'm saving that until this point just to add dynamic, because the song needs those stages to ramp up like I explained. So 6 to the 1, and we're going to repeat those chords in that chorus a couple times. And from there, the next part of the song, we go into kind of an instrumental thing where there's some cool vocal fluctuations happening, and again, we can start adding, even maybe instead of this 5, we'll do the lower one. So Alleluia, and here's the instrumental on the 4. Let's introduce that low note to the 6, to the 1. We'll do that again, and now at this point we're going to go to the bridge, and finally we can start introducing a quarter note kind of kick thing that starts coming in on Only a Moment to Live This Life. We finally introduce that kick, and I'm going to go to a pick and start doing those kicks on the bridge chords, which is going to be similar to the chorus chords, the 4 to the 6/1. But the second time we play it, same thing, 4, 5, and then it's In Your Presence, Lord, on the 6, and then we're going to play a 7/1. In your 7, let our voices rise. and then we'll go into the chorus. So if that, or repeat the bridge, one of the two. So again, that's 6, and then in your, that's a 5/7 chord, A flat or G sharp, as the bass, and then the rest of the band is playing the E. So in your 7/1, let our voices rise. Awesome. So there's the bridge part, and we're gonna ramp through the chorus. We're still adding dynamic, adding energy. This is still on the quarters, by the way. It's just more intense. Just saving energy for the next section. So even though I'm doing quarters, I'm gonna be a little more aggressive. Something like that to add energy. And out of this chorus, at this point, when we release, we're gonna go into a 8th note kind of drivey thing. The vocal melody is gonna shoot up, and we're gonna kick into gear. Alleluia. We're gonna continue playing the chorus chords. Once or twice through, and then after that point, we kick into the tag section of the song. That is, there's nothing better than this right now. And those chords are similar to the chorus chords. We have the 4, there's nothing better, to the 5, to the 6, there's nothing better, and then this is going to be that E over G sharp chord, the 7 root. And this right now on the 1, and that's going to be that tag chord. And that's the section. So you're going to be ramping that up, doing the 8th note drivey thing, and out of that, we're going to crash out on a big 4 and let that ring out. And then the piano is going to take it away into a low final verse, and bass is out at that point, and that's the end of the song. So there you have the chords and arrangement for Endless Alleluia. We're going to play it for you right now and put all these sections together.
You're the gentle light that falls around me. You're the first thought